I am here with the new Stage 2.5 car. I'm going to take it out for final test drive, and just wanted to show you guys how the drivability is. So let's check it out. Alright. So when you start these cars, you always want to just turn the key to the on position for 1 second before you start it. Obviously I did it for a lot longer than that, but just 1 second's fine. It's SMG. I can't see much because these huge paddle shifters we got here, but you gotta make sure the car is in neutral when you start these SMG cars. Put the seatbelt on here. And simply move it to reverse. You know, sometimes this happens with cars where you have to put it into drive first. Most of you with SMGs know that. For whatever reason, it doesn't go into reverse. Put it into first and then back into reverse. And then you just give it some gas. You can see with this car that there's no jerkiness or anything. Another thing you'll notice on some cars, let's put it back in neutral. On some cars, you look at the RPMs and you turn it, and you see it really affects RPMs with other cars. But you can see this is the battery offset tables are set up just perfect so that it really doesn't make any difference in the RPM. So let's take this bad boy out on the street. Now this car has pretty old tires on it, so traction is pretty limited. What I'm going to do, this car also has the ESS shift in it, so when it shifts really hard. But I'm going to basically drive this slow so you guys just see the drivability of it. You can see, it might be a little boring of a video, but I want to show that you can really just drive this car every single day and have no idea that there's 750 wheel horsepower lurking under the hood. When you really at idle, you can't really hear it. Could be in stop and go traffic, and it won't drive you crazy. ESS shifting programs make it shift harder, but you can still adjust the shift back down so it doesn't shift quite so hard. It just allows you to take it that much crisper on the shifts. Try to find the methanol switch in this car. I can't remember where it is. Oh, here it is, right here. So we're on just pumping meth, which is 730 horsepower in this car. So, putting around, it's pretty docile. But, if you get into it, it's just going to be violent. And you have that power all the time. So you drive around, you can get 25 to 30 miles per gallon. Just putting around like this. And then, if you really needed to, get into it, it's just going to be gone like nobody's business gone. So for this video, I'm not going to get into it on the street, so we'll just keep it leisure. God, this car shifts hard. So most of you know with our kit you want to turn the DSC off. So you just press this button down here, a little yellow light comes on. If you leave that on, or if you don't disable the DSC, what happens is the car ends up closing the throttle plates, and it sometimes makes it a little more harsh. If you get our traction control, that does a much better job of controlling power with this car. So I'm gonna turn back around and go get a coffee. Yeah, this thing is a beast. Beast. Drives so smooth. One thing you'll notice is it's just so incredibly smooth. See what it sounds like with the air conditioning on. I'm going to turn the AC on. Some cars, oh, there it's on. Some cars you'll notice you put the AC on, it makes the car drive completely different than with it off when you have an aftermarket tune. There's a bunch of tables that you have to get just right to get the tune perfect for when you're running with air conditioning. So that's with it on, that's with AC off. And it really doesn't make any difference in the car. The way it idles, the way it drives. And all you guys with SMG know you can shift up here, you can shift down here on the console. You just kind of flick it like that. And it does a nice job trying to rev match. If you're hitting the brakes really hard going into a turn, you shift down, notice it pops the throttle up for you. So it's going to rev match so that when you're braking, you're not losing traction when you hit a turn. Here, let's go in here. Get me some coffee. Actually, I drink iced tea these days. That's it. Pretty uneventful drive. In these cars, when you shut them off, you want to leave them in gear so you don't need to put it in neutral, and you just turn the key off and you're done. Simple.